This is Geometry Lesson 3.3, Angle Relationships. So we defined linear angles and vertical angles back in Lesson 1.3. And today we're going to come up with some conjectures using patterns to figure out some things about linear angles and vertical angles. So my first one here is if two angles form a linear pair, then they are supplementary. And supplementary is another word we defined back in chapter 1, but what that means is that they add to 180 degrees. So I have some linear angles here in example A. This angle and this angle are linear because they fall on a line together. So I know that they should add up to 180 degrees. So I'm going to do 180 minus 50 to figure out what that answer should be. And B is 130 degrees. On my second picture, I have some linear angles, but there's actually three angles on that line. Right now, I'm going to use this angle and this angle. They should add up to 180. I know that this square means 90, so 90 plus A is 180. 180 minus 90 will give me A, which is 90. I know that all three of these angles now should add up to 180. So, let's see if I can make this fit. 63 plus 90 plus B should be 180. So if I do 180 minus 90 minus 63, I'll get that answer for B. I think that's 27. Scrolling down, I have vertical angles. Remember, vertical angles are angles that are directly across from each other. So either top and bottom, or it could be left and right, or if your angle's a little more askew, it could be northwest and southeast, however you want to look at it. But if two angles are vertical, then they are congruent. So we use that word congruent a lot. Hopefully you remember what it means. It means exactly the same. So angle down here and angle up here, they are congruent. They are the exact same size. So B is 43. It doesn't get much easier than that. The second figure has several vertical angles. So I have this angle here, vertical with this angle here. I have this angle here, vertical with this angle here. Remember, directly across from each other, those are vertical angles. So, since this angle here is 73, I know we should have a 73 across from that. Since this angle down here is 62, I should have a 62 across from that. My third angle down here is congruent to my third angle up here, but I don't know what either of those are, so I can't just jump the number across. I'm going to have to use my linear angle conjecture from the top of the page to determine what that is. So I see a straight line here that tells me that these three angles are linear angles. I need to add them together, and they should add up to 180. Linear angles, straight line, 180 degrees. So if I do 180 minus 62 minus 73, I'll get that answer for that last angle. Okay, I got 180 minus 62 minus 73, and that gives me 45 degrees. Can fit it in right here. That's it for the examples. Good luck on the exercises, and please let me know if you have any questions.